I would say Chris the Ninja, but I feel like a coach and a player. So we're just gonna say coach. Coach here. Now, as y'all can see, let me show y'all real quick. As y'all can see, it's snow out here. It's snow on the ground, but we still got work to do. I would have gone. Thankfully, my CEO, intelligent man, decided that it was too dangerous to be out there on these roads, especially with some of them drivers. Um, I would have gone out to the gym, but again, these drivers, that road, no, no sir, no sir. But we still got to get our work in. Now, if you're an athlete in college, high school, if you're in the NFL, you got an indoor facility anyway. But if you're an athlete trying to make it to somewhere better, yo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Uh, if you're an athlete trying to get better, and you're not taking the advantage of the snow or the cold to build your resilience to that, you're goofy. So, that all being said, let us get this thing going right here. We got our warm-ups. We're going to get the helmet on. I got some gloves. Y'all might call me a weak player or whatever because I got gloves and long sleeves on. Look, man, I play line. I play line. If we hitting, it don't matter if I got gloves on or not. I'm putting my body on the line. Plus, it's raining out here. I ain't trying to get my hands frostbitten or nothing like that. We gonna be out here for a minute. Gosh dang it. All right, here we go. So I'm setting my watch to workout just so you can see the difference we get when we're inside or not inside, when we're in the cold versus when we in the heat. It's the same workouts. I'm not following the same exact game plan because I haven't washed my clothes yet. I know. Look, I know. All right, we're gonna get this thing going. Get that warm up. So with that all being said, let's get it cracking. You only get snow once. Look, where I live, you only get snow maybe once a year. So you got to take advantage. Got to take advantage of the snow. Now, if I live back in Virginia, where I'm from, you might get snow 2 and 3, 4 times a year. You might get snow early in. Might get snow early in the like in November and stuff like that. I think I gotta hold this way and then this way. Make this a little bit longer so I can make it a little bit longer. I gotta snap. Look, I gotta snap up. If we hit this ground's frozen. This ain't regular schmegular muddy dirt. This is, jeez, brother. This ain't regular dirt. This is hard ground. There we go. We're going to get our warm-up going. And we'll get into the drills in just a little bit. All right, light jaws. Here we go. Now you might be saying like, "Oh, dude, why you side lunch? I'm gonna talk to y'all on lunch." Y'all might be asking, "Why are you trying to do all this stuff in the snow? Ain't you cold? Why don't you stay inside with the heat, the AC, and all that?" That's all cool and dandy and everything like that. But when are you gonna be able to learn how to do your footwork, get your feet right in the snow, outside the snow? Make it make sense. You can't get your footwork for the snow right in any conditions other than the snow. There's no way you can do it. You can try to get some fake powdered snow, but that's going to be manufactured. It's going to feel the same regardless. What happens when you get that crunchy snow? What happens when you get that slippery powder snow? And that manufactured snow ain't going to be cold. So what happens when your feet get cold? And you cool down, your body starts moving forward. Kickers, punters. What's going to happen when the ball bounces around in the snow? Try to punt it. And it don't go nowhere. Or doesn't bounce like you think it will. So you got to put more heat on the bottom of the ball. What's going to happen then? See, y'all not thinking about these answers to these questions I got. This ain't nothing from this cold football one. This ain't cold football one. This is just football one. Cold is -5. Scoops. You know. See, I'm from a colder state. Not from a cold state, I'm from a colder state. So to me, this ain't nothing. This is a normal day. Once we got some cloud cover, sun not beaming directly on my face, man, I'm good. I am good like the hood. All right, so we're gonna do our high knees. High knees. Let go. Butt kicks. Let go. I'm also wearing these cleats because these cleats are more solid. They don't let much moisture in. These cleats keep my feet from getting wet. A skip. Let go. B skip. Let go. Remember, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Man down. Get out, sprint. Go. Here we go, hand down. Go. All right. That's a good start to practice. Hey, bro, you know I'm the water boy, man. I'm the water boy for real. Texas A&M 12th man. Loudest and proudest member. Fighting class of 24. Hey, whoop. But anyway, so it's starting to get down a little bit further. Rain's starting to come down a little bit. But that's all good. That's all good. We ain't riding bikes. We doing football. So, today's drills, lineman centered, O and D line. Now, as an offensive lineman, your goal is to always protect the quarterback. You want to always protect the quarterback. That's the first goal, foremost. Your second goal as an O lineman. Second goal is O line. Protect the running back. But the running back usually kind of beefy. He kind of like my height, 30 pounds less, and run 50 times faster. But you got to protect him. So here's what we're going to do. I'll put these two cones down. One of them is our running back. This is our running back cone. One of them is our quarterback cone. Right here is our quarterback cone. Quarterback We are trying to get back. O-line, you're trying to get back. We're going to be our guard today. We're going to be an offensive guard today. Got our tackle here. Center right here. And then this sloshy mess of a freaking disappointment of a football field. Got the other tackle here. Some big boys, but you're the smallest one. You're gonna be the smallest one on the field sometimes. That ain't gonna matter. Get that idea out your head. Oh, the smallest dude on the field. Ain't no. Get that junk out your mind. You're a player. If you're on the field, you're a player. If you're in practice, you're a player. Make a player type play. So here's what we're gonna do. From here, in between the tackle and the center, you're gonna be sliding back, kick, and then you're gonna post down towards the center, because the center got ran over. Let's just say the center got ran over. All right, makes sense. Let me line y'all up so y'all can see something. See how the play looks. All right, I think y'all can see me pretty well right here. So, as O-line, oh jeez, almost forgot my helmet. As O-line, you gotta have patient hands. The secret to a great offensive lineman is patient hands and 2 punches. Patient hands, 2 punches. The first punch is usually just to get a feel for that D-line. The second punch, that's where you deal your damage. So you're gonna come out here, you're gonna wanna have a kick, one with the inside hand, keep them from coming around your inside. And then your second punch, outside hand, to kind of lock them whichever way they're going. If they're coming outside, boom, lock them outside. If they're coming inside, boom, you have a post. But you can feel them with that first punch, whether they swat inside or out, and they can't swat both your hands at the same time. Anytime you get if I got my hand swat like this, boom, I just opened up my chest. My hand swat like this, boom. I still have another hand that I can still work underneath. If both my hands get swept, my back is to the play now. I'm gone. Same thing with here. I get both my hands swept, boom, I'm out. No way I'm making a play. So have 2 punches and be patient with your hands, because those D linemen, they're gonna want to swat your hands out. But you gotta be a monster about it. You gotta be a bigger monster than they think they are. And yes, linemen wear gloves. Here we go. On the set. Are you ready? Go. Now you might have seen a hop there. That's not good. Unless you're doing a power hop. A power hop can stop a bull rush. You're coming back, you get a little hop back, but you get a stomp. You get a stick in the ground. And just know your footwork is gonna be a little bit different. So like I said, you gotta be ready to practice in any conditions. You think Coach Nick Saban canceled practice for a little snow? Who the frick you think he... Man. Here we go. On the set. Go. And then Coach Haddock. Shout out to Coach Haddock. Keep your feet moving. Keep your feet moving after you settle in your post. Because dead feet kill the play. Dead feet kill the play. So don't have dead feet. Here we go. On the set. Ready? Hit. Keep your hands ready to move. Because when they swat, you got to be ready to replace and punch. Or if they're swatting, you got to swat with them. If they engage you, got to swat and knock them off. Because inside leverage counts. Inside leverage matters. Here we go. One more. Left side, then we'll do right. Ready? There you go. I already feel my feet getting cold. But it's all right. Because how else would you be able to get that feeling? You wouldn't be able to get that feeling. You wouldn't know what to do. So now you know you stand on the sideline. Heat your feet up on the heater. Here we go. Inside. Or right side, right side. Ready, ready? See it? My feet are sticking over here. Because mud. It's snow mud. Snow sticking to me, mud sticking to me. But you know what? I'm going to be ready for it in the game. I'll be ready for that when I'm coaching up somebody who don't know how to play it in the game. You got to keep your feet hot. Can't be too overly aggressive. Don't be light on your feet, but don't be too heavy on your feet either. You got to be light enough to move, heavy enough to stand. Here we go. On the set. Are you ready? Set. Don't get your shoulders turned. Don't get your shoulders turned. Even on that last punch. Even on that last punch when I threw the shoulder in, I didn't throw my shoulder all the way in. I threw it enough to get that force on the jab. Here we go. Middle, middle. Ringo, 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 Ringo. Set. Set. Here we go. That's O-line. That's O-line right there. Ugh. O-line comes off the field. 6-play touchdown. 6-play touchdown drive. That's what we do out here. 6-play touchdown drive. So now, what's the other part of offense? Other part of offensive line. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Other part of offensive line. Run blocking. You got to be ready to run block. Who in their right mind is going to run behind an offensive lineman that can't block worth 50 cents? Nobody in their right mind is going to run behind an offensive lineman who can't block to save their life. We're going to set this up right here. So I'm going to set this against my car. Not that we're going to come hit the car hard, but we're going to come, run block, and fit up to the bag. Got to fit up to the bag. Not necessarily hit it, but you want to make sure you're getting there in a timely fashion. If you're not getting there in a timely fashion, nobody can run behind you. You have nobody coming off you because they can't get there. You can't get there, you have no one behind you. And that's when you know your spot's gone as an offensive line. When you can't have anybody running behind you, your spot's gone. So here we go. I'm going to set this up. I think y'all can see it pretty well. All right, here we go. Run blocking. Oh, geez. See, man, fell. Good thing I caught that before disaster struck. So, we're going to do some basic blocking techniques. First step is base blocking. And I'm going to set the cones up so y'all can see kind of what I'm talking about. So with base blocking, you're trying to stay either double teamed or singled up until you get to that second level. You're not trying to get any wiggle room because you're trying to seal off that spot for a defensive player to come at you. If you can seal that spot off, you've done an amazing job as an offensive lineman. Even if you could just pause them for a second. So here we go with the base block. You're going to start either on your left or your right. We'll assume we have a double team that they might peel off for. You're going to step inside. Boom. First step. You want to move, gain ground. Don't lateral. Don't step back. Gain ground on the first step. First step, you're gaining ground. Coming back through. Bring your hips. You're duck walking. You're fitting up. Getting your hand on that linebacker. By the time you get about 3 yards up in a real play, the linebacker's already determined if it's a run or a pass play. So he's already starting to come down. You got to be ready to take that hit and deliver one of your own. Here we go. On the set, left side, right side first. Going left. tighten this up because it's about to get in my face. Also, if y'all out here complain, if you complain about the cold, if you complain about the cold as a player, start running. You'll warm up eventually. Now I ain't got nothing to complain about. I got long pants, I got long sleeves, I got gloves, I got a hat. I'm all right. If I wasn't in all this, I might be shivering a little bit. But as soon as I start moving, all that goes away. As soon as I start moving. Make sure you strap up every time. If you don't strap up, your helmet gets knocked off, you get a concussion. That ain't on coach, that's on you. Here we go. On the set, right side first, going left. Base one, base one. Here we go. Ready? Sit. Now you might have to move a little bit. You might not be able to deliver that massive hit, but you're blocking. Your first job, your first priority is to lay that block down. Your first priority is to make sure that running back, quarterback, fullback, whoever, has a clear path to get through the hole you're trying to make. You don't need to pancake everybody. You don't need to cut block everybody. You need to make sure that you are in a position to make them have a hole to go through. Here we go. Once again, another one. Base right, base left, base one. Here we go. Double, McDouble. Set. Go. Feel the field. You're trying to gain ground on that first step. Gain some ground on that first step. If you in the comment section see my foot behind this cone, if you see my foot behind this cone on the first step, that's 10 push-ups I owe y'all. That's 50 push-ups I owe y'all. That's how important it is to gain ground on the first step. If my foot is behind this cone on this next play, I owe y'all 50 push-ups. Here we go. On the set. Ready? Go. First step, gain ground. Whole foot in front of the cone. Gain some ground. You're taking away the angle. You're taking the angle out of the defensive play. Here we go. Right side. The left side going right. Same thing. 50 push-ups, but my foot is not in front of this cone on the first step. Base 30. Set. Go. Thumbs up when you punch, by the way. Keep thumbs up when you punch. You don't want to punch like this. This is how you break your wrist. Thumbs up. Get that force going right through this bone. I can do that all day long. As soon as I start doing this, it starts hurting. I can do that all day long. Here we go. On the set. Base 31. Here we go. Are you ready? One more. Base 30. Here we go. Are you ready? Gain ground. Go. Down blocks. Down blocks are the bread and butter of power running. Down blocks are what power running is made of. When you think of running power, ISO, dive, wraps, anything like that, you need a down block to do it. Because what's happening is I'm coming down like this. There's a tackle, a guard coming, a center coming right here
off my down block to be a lead for whoever's coming through that hole. You gotta get downhill fast. But if you can't get downhill on a base block, the freaking you run into a power forward. You can't run base and get downhill? What's wrong with you? What you here for? We're gonna have our down block right here. We're gonna be lined up right here. I say go. For 7. Boom. First step. Second step comes, and I should be shoving this right down the line. Here we go. On a sec. Texas 9, Texas 9. Are you ready? Zip. Knock them straight down the line. Knock them into each other if you have to, but knock them straight down the line. Don't give them any leeway. There's 0 leeway. There's no leeway. There is, you either block or you did not block. Give them 0 leeway. Hit that guy. I don't care if you watch him back up around. Get him out the way for the tackle to run through. Here we go. On a sec. Dallas. Are you ready? Zip. Now, I'm over-exaggerating the turn of the shoulders. Really, in all honesty, they'll be coming down at a 45-degree angle, you'll fit up right with them. The turn of the shoulders is more to emphasize when you get here. Let me make sure y'all can see this. The turn of the shoulders is more to emphasize when you get here, you're punching and driving at that 45-degree angle, right over the top of them. If they fall, they fall. If they don't fall, keep pushing. Here we go. One more. Going left. Are you ready? Dallas. Go. Flip sides. Now it's the same thing, but you're coming from the right side this time. Same thing coming from the right side. Man, this ain't gonna stop recording my stuff, bro. What the junk? It's all right though. Here we go. Texas 20. Texas 20. Diver. You ready? Go. Get them off. Get them off you as fast as you can. Get them moving. Get them off. Keep driving downhill. Keep your body driving downhill at all times. If you don't stand your pump self up, stand up. Be a blocking dummy. That's what you're here for. Be a blocking dummy. Don't stand up on your own. Be a blocking dummy. Crying out loud. I'm about to beam this thing with a snow loss. That's also something you can do in the snow that you can't do anytime else in the year. You got a player acting goofy, beat him in the head with a snowball. Hit him right dead center in the helmet. See how much goofier they want to act. Getting knocked upside the head with a snowball. You ain't gonna kill them. They'll be all right. Maybe not with the NFL's concussion protocol nowadays, but they'll be all right. They'll live. Here we go. Down right. Are you ready? Now I'm also trying not to hit my car as hard as I can, but that's swipe. That's not an actual block. You want to come through, down, punch. You want to come here, down, punch. Or if you really want to be elite, this is not a good rep, but because of my depth, if you want to be an elite lineman, punch, punch, and come through. Punch, punch, come through. Down the line. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was a coach at like some big D1 program, when I saw snow on the forecast for practice, I'd tell my athletic trainer get some hot chocolate ready for after practice. We're gonna have something nice for the boys. So my feet are starting to get real cold. Toes are starting to not be able to feel them that well, but I'll be all right. They're not wet. We're good to go. We're still rocking. I can still wiggle them. They don't feel plastic. They just feel cold because they don't have as many layers down there. My chest feels warm. I can still move them. Doesn't feel like I've lost anything. I can still feel everything. It's just stepping on the cold ground. You're not gonna get that feeling any other way. Here we go. One more. Down right. Ready? Now you're gonna play like that, you better run that man. You gonna run that man over. You're gonna play like that, you better run that man over. I know I probably sound like I'm just yapping. Now this is real football advice.
I probably sound just like I'm yapping. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I know I probably sound like I'm just yapping about stuff, yapping about nothing, but y'all gotta recognize. I want to coach one day. Not tomorrow, not next week, but one day I want to coach. And I want to have some experiences that I can relate to the players with. I want to be able to say, man, I remember working out in the snow. I remember working out in the cold, how bad it could be. I know your feet cold. I know you can't feel your toes right now. We ain't gonna be out here for that long, not that much longer. Go ahead and get those last reps and get them right. Get those last reps and get them right. Because you only get this chance only get this once in a year. A lot of places, you get too much snow, you close down school. And a lot of times, in a lot of places, it won't even snow till mid or late November. That's in some of the cold places. In warm places, it ain't going to snow until at least January or February. And that's when winter's ending. Then it has to be on a school day at the time you was going to have practice anyway and already be set down for you to be able to walk and play in it. NFL, they play on Thursday, they play on Monday, they play on Saturday, they play on Sunday. Shoot, I'm surprised they don't play on Tuesday and Wednesday. You know what they got on Saturday, they got college football. Thursday, they got high school football. Friday, they got high school football. There's a lot of football that happens, but not a lot of it can be impacted by the weather in this specific way. Worst game I ever played in, it was I think it was against Timber Creek. It was raining and about 30 degrees that day and windy. Man, they had us messed up out here on the field. I was shivering, I was cold, man, but being on the field, had I not been in a practice before like that, if I was playing in that game, I would have quit. I would have quit on the team. But being in practice before, having my body used to it, having an experience I can relate to and saying, well, I made it through that. I can make it through anything. That's the difference it makes. That's the difference maker. You get it? Y'all get it? I hope y'all get it. Marshmallow, if you're still here, I hope you pass your test. I hope you pass your test, Marshmallow. So the next drill we're going to do. The next drill we're going to do, it's probably going to be some defensive tackle. Probably some tackling drills. If I'm being honest, we're probably going to do some tackling drills. Awesome. If you know any athletes, Marshall, if you know any athletes in your school, if you know any athletes in your school, let them know some of the advice I'm giving out. They might not listen to you, but tell them. I like that. Well, let them know that your favorite coach said take advantage of the opportunities you have before they're gone, because once they're gone, you might not ever get them back. That's real. That's real right there. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you tuning in. We gonna go ahead and set up some defensive tackling drills. We got to do something great. We got to do something great. If you're on the field hockey, basketball, baseball, football, soccer, whatever it is, do something great when you're on the field. Do something great. Be greatness exemplified. All right. If you ever on a field or a playing surface of any type, make yourself excellence exemplified. I wonder if I can make a snowbank for this. All right, this is going to stand up for now. All right, coming back at it. Same type of plays. Same type of plays, same type of days, you know what I mean? Same type of plays, same type of days. Okay, yeah, I want to make sure that y'all can see it. So, as a defensive tackle, a defensive end, you might run into a situation where you come free. You might feel like you got a free shot to the quarterback. Take that with a grain of salt. In fact, take it with a cup of salt. Because nothing in the game of football is free. Nothing in football is free. Sometimes you get a free sample at Costco, so you can't say nothing in life is free. Sometimes you get a free sample of on a college campus. You might just be visiting the college, still get a free sample. That's free. That's truly free. Live next to school, nothing in football comes free. So, if you're a defensive tackle, even if you come free, you better take your sorry self and look to your inside. Because I can almost guarantee you there's going to be someone there ready to knock your lights out. If you ever come free, your first instinct should be to jab as hard as you can to the inside while you look inside. Or if you're looking at the runner or the quarterback, jab up inside to kind of give them something that they have to swat for. And that way you're not caught off guard and pancaked and knocked out the play immediately. Because if they're coming at you with their hands up, ready like, as soon as you put that hand, boom, now you stab, now you pause. In that brief moment that you caused them to pause, now you know that someone's coming at you. And you've thrown off their run scheme. Because if you put a good stiff arm out there, a good boom, post step. I'm talking when you come through the line, boom, post step. You do that, pause them for a second. You've now disrupted the run play. And now that running back or quarterback has to make a decision. He has to make a business decision. Either he's going to keep going with the play that they already had, bump it outside, or hope and pray to God that offensive lineman that's hitting you, or that running back that's hitting you, the fullback that's hitting you, is strong enough to still overpower you hitting overpower you coming through the gap. So that's what this drill is going to be. Goes back here. Goes back here. That running back is the bag.
I'm coming up. I come through free. Boom. Oh no, something don't feel right. Punch. As I'm coming through, I'm taking my outside shoulder to the inside hip, right through here, and making the tackle. Guarantee if you do something, if you do just one of the things I'm telling y'all about, y'all gonna be some elite players. Just do one of the things. You do two of the things, you going in there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I can't guarantee that, but if you got the talent for it, do two of the things I say to add to your talent, you going places. So coming out of 3-point stance, you got to get out of it. Gotta get out of it. Can't be lollygagging. Cannot be lollygagging, especially in the snow. It's gonna feel different getting out of a 3-point stance in the snow. You might slip. You might not grip the ground like you used to. The turf might be a little softer. The turf might be a little harder. You might have some mud. You don't know what you're walking into until you get in the snow. Practice. Get it right when you don't have to be right all the time. Get it right when you don't have to be right. You can be right when it counts. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's a cold ground. On the sit. Ready, ready. Go. Post. Even the tackle feels different. You see how I slid? I slid. I don't slide on tackle. I don't slide. I drive into the ground, but the way the ground is different caused me to slide. The ground being different caused the slide. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for when you try to tackle a Patrick Mahomes type player and you dive and then your body slides 6 yards away from him? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for when your linebacker comes and makes a tackle and slides 4.5 yards into your ankles? Are you ready for that? If you're not ready for that, you will get yourself hurt. Practice in the snow while you got it. Here we go again on the set.
Chris, the first time you need to come on in, sweetheart, okay?
I got this. I'm good. I got this.
And don't leave nothing in this room. Take it in the hall.
I got this. I got this. Grandma worried about me, but we good. We're only gonna do maybe 3 more drills. That's this drill on the right side, and then 1 more drill on left and right. And we probably gonna call it. Here we go. Post. Get through. Inside, outside to inside. And break down. Here we go. You ready? Hit. Oh. Dad got scared. Dad got scared. Here we go again. If the back can be brave enough, there's me attacking with them. All right, here we go. Ready, ready? If you don't get your, I'm gonna get the bucket on you now. I'm gonna get the bucket. Stick in the ground. Goofy, stick in the ground. Here we go. I now see why the coach get mad. We don't want to get set. Here we go. Ready? Set. Hit. easy when you're standing up the whole time. What you're gonna do when your arms get cold? I'm sliding that snow the whole game. The pads get rough, the pads get rigid. There we go. One more. To the side. Are you ready? Post and go. There you go. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun sliding on the snow. It's fun. It's fun right here. All right, let's set it back up. Coming back in on the left side. Left side. Man, stay up. Here we go. Are you ready? Left side. You go. Post. If you're one of those players that hates sliding in the snow, land on top of your guy. That's the quarterback. Then you don't get a roughing penalty. Like I say, and also, as a player, once you get inside from one of these cold days, peel them wet, cold clothes off, you'll get you a nice warm shower. Don't just skip it. Oh, I'm tired, coach. Oh, I got class, coach. Learn how to take a shower quickly. Here we go. Left side. Making stops. Inside, outside, inside. Here we go. You ready? Go. Post. One more. One more. We gotta get 3 and out. Gotta get a 3 and out. We've had 2 sacks. 2 sacks. Run them back. What? 4 yards each. So we got what? 3rd and 18. We got 3rd and 18. Textbook. Time for the textbook. Here we go. Textbook time. Textbook time for attack. Break down, outside shoulder, inside hip. Don't land on the quarterback. Here we go. No fouls, no penalties. Are you ready? Go. Post. Get off. Post up. or post up, and they make the stop. I was a little bit shallow inside, but that was so I would not land on the quarterback. Land on the quarterback, mess up all your plays. Actually, I think that's it. I don't have another D-line. I don't have another D-line drill. I can do circle, but circle drill more of a D-end specific, D-line specialist. That's more of a specialist drill. Plus, I've been out here about almost an hour. But I'm gonna call that a good practice. You got to make it all count. Got to make everything count. Everything's got to count. Make every opportunity you have count. Because when you're missing opportunities, you never know if it's going to come back again. Don't ruin your opportunities for a lack of trying. When it's cold, I know a lot of people don't like the cold. When it's cold, sometimes you got to work. You might have to work at work. You might have to work on the field. You might have to go to school. But you got to be ready to work. When it's hot, you got to be ready to work. Because, to be quite honest with you, God does not care if you feel like it today. I'll say it again. God does not care if you feel like it today. If you don't feel like it, He's still going to do what He's going to do. The weather's still going to be what God decided the weather's going to be. Coach is still going to practice, still going to coach, and the players that want to show up are still going to play. If you want to be one of those that are in, put it in now. Put the work in now. If you want to be one of those that might be in, take what I say and hold it close. If you don't want to be one of the people that's in at all, disregard everything I have to say. If you want to be out the game, be out the game. But I'll tell you right now, for those of you who want the work, when we started, this was almost perfect. Now it's over. You see all the mud, all the sliding, pants wet, shirt wet. You see all this out here. You see the work. You see the footprints in the snow. I like that. Canadian cold immunity kicks in. I like that. But you see, I know you see the footprints. I know you see the bag. It's all wet up. It's all beat up. But if you want to be in, put the work in. Because I can guarantee you, if you had a whole neighborhood of football players, only 2 would look like this. My field and whoever wants to try and outwork me. But with that being said, it's time to get inside, warm back up. But I want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video on the stream. If you liked it, strike that like button like a ninja really would. Subscribe today to join the Shinobi. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. All right, peace out. Stay warm and hoo-day.